I absolutely love how passionate you are going to become about something here, my gorgeous Torini. Indeed, my God, this energy that I'm seeing that is going to be around you throughout the months of March is going to be completely out of this world. From the moment this month starts, from the very 1st of March, you will be able to notice completely different energy. You will realize how much better you feel. You will realize like how much more optimistic you feel. You will realize how your eyes are open towards something really specific that has been on your mind for such a long time. You are a certain step or certain move that you want to make, and that in itself is really going to start making this mind-blowing change from the very 1st of March, because this is going to be something, my gorgeous Torini, that is going to rejuvenate you, re-energize you, and regenerate you in so many rejuvenate you like in so many different ways. From the very 1st of March, there is a very specific path that you are going to start to follow, and I absolutely love it. And all you need to do, not that you need to do it, but all you're gonna kind of really, what you're gonna realize a lot is how creative you are gonna become, and you are gonna love this so much. And when it comes to the actual numerology, your number is number 112. This in itself, it's a ridiculously powerful number, and it means that you are going to come across something so specific and so significant, which is going to inspire you. It's about this inspiration, and I really need you to understand this. The very important dates when it comes to this is something that is going to inspire you so much. It's going to be on the 3rd of March. Okay, on the 3rd of March, something is going to inspire you so much. Then on the 13th of March, something is going to inspire you so much again. And then on the 23rd of March, something is going to inspire you again. These 3 days, you are going to feel so passionate about 3 completely different things. 3 completely different things that haven't got anything to do with each other. Do you know what I mean? It seems like that, but then later on, by the time you get to the 30th of March, for example, a ridiculously important opportunity is going to kind of answer a really big question to you, a really massive question to you. But also you're gonna realize, when you become aware of that really important opportunity on the 30th of March, you will realize that all these 3 days were so connected. And I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but you will see, and you will be able to understand how intuitive you are, and that in itself, it's going to kind of elevate you even more, because it's to do with that particular balance when it comes to your inner wisdom. When you're so pleased about yourself, about something, when it comes to your inner wisdom, you're sending a very powerful signal to your soul that now, after that moment in time, the only way is to go up. You only grow. So that means that karmically something bad, it's also coming to an end. And I know, my gorgeous Torini, I've seen this quite a few times, something really bad that happened to you a very long time ago, like a very long time ago. You are one of the signs who, when it comes to this lifetime, are kind of still not necessarily struggling, but still kind of like having a difficult time when you remember a certain aspect of your life from a long time ago, something bad that happened to you in your past, and something maybe negative that happened to you maybe in your childhood, like a long time ago, or like when you were like really young, and I have seen this coming to an end quite a few times. And I think the reason why I've seen this coming to an end quite a few times is because it's a bit more complex than what it seems, and sometimes the certain things and certain issues do have, like, that we go through at an early early stage in our lives, when we are so sensitive, there are so many different layers to it. So I suppose this is one of the layers that it's going to come to an end, and now very much so the new stage and the new phase of your life, it's about to begin. And you know what, I'm not being funny, but it is to do with something that happened to you a long time ago, and there is going to be somebody who's going to mention this to you, and that can only be somebody who is very close to you, my gorgeous Torini. For example, somebody who knows you really well, because this is something personal, where somebody is going to mention this to you, and you will be able to see that now suddenly, haha, you don't kind of, you don't feel sad immediately, you don't feel negative, you will be able to notice the difference within yourself. This is going to be such a powerful moment in time, because for the first time in your life, you will realize that you are able to see something in a slightly different light, and that in itself is going to play a huge role when it comes to you finally moving on with your life. And I know that this sounds really crazy, but I'm telling you that this has been kind of preventing you to be yourself fully within the last few years quite a lot, but especially when it was needed from you to kind of step into an unknown, when it was needed from you to take a certain risk, you would just kind of go back, and without even realizing that, you know, when certain things are karmically left unresolved, you are kind of, in a way, you can't really progress in life as much as you could normally progress until you make sure that you understand every single element about yourself. You don't need to understand why certain things happen to you. We don't need to understand that, but it's more about just growing above it, you know, elevating yourself and just starting to see this in a different light, you know. Just get your power back, my gorgeous Torini. That's exactly what am I trying to say, and you are about to get your power back from the beginning of March 2024. So this is why this is going to be such a big turning point for you, my gorgeous Torini, in so many different ways. And also, when it comes to like a health and nutrition, I strongly suggest you to take something to boost your immune system. And I know that this may sound again like really boring to so many of you, but I'm sorry, this is what I do myself. I live my life in this particular way, and that's why I like to share this with you. Sometimes people don't understand, oh my God, how important these things are. So I highly suggest you to boost your immune system, but in a natural way, without any chemicals, without any rubbish, without any bollocks, sorry, without anything terrible whatsoever, okay? So you need to get like a natural supplements when I'm talking about this. So I highly suggest you something like organic camu camu, okay, which is a natural form of vitamin C, okay? Ascorbic acid, no baby, no, it is a synthetic, it is not a natural vitamin C. You see what I mean? And everybody thinks, oh yeah, it's a natural vitamin C. No baby, no. Organic camu camu is going to provide you with a huge amount of natural vitamin C that your body needs, okay, alongside natural vitamin D3 with K2, which is going to help with its absorption. And the last supplement I want you to take is zinc picolinate. It's a natural form of zinc, highly absorbable form of zinc, okay? So these supplements need to be without any unnecessary ingredients, without any chemicals. They just need to be as pure as you can possibly find them, because otherwise I wouldn't recommend them. So this is what I need you to take, something to boost your immune system, but also it is an excellent time to actually try to take care of your body. Pay attention to what your body is trying to tell you. It is gonna be remarkable, a connection in between the mind, body and spirit, my gorgeous Torini. So pay attention to what your body is trying to tell you. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, my knee is hurting me, so of course something is wrong with your knee, you know, so you need to do something about it, you know. So common sense, it's like that, for example. So pay attention to the signals that your body is trying to send you, but also at the same time, my gorgeous Torini, it's a fantastic time to start taking care of your physical health as well. March and April are absolutely big mamas when it comes to like health and starting the process of health, because some kind of process, because you know, we just go with that particular flow, and it just normally takes us so much, not only higher but so much further as well. If you are on any other medications, if you are pregnant or if you are breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor or GP. Only they can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. So now, my gorgeous Taurini, I am indeed going to start with the very first date. It is going to be the 1st of March 2024. On the 1st of March, you know, my God, it's to do with your own realization. What are you going to realize, like pretty much so earlier on within this day, in the day? You're going to realize how clever you are, how smart you are, how intelligent you are, how sharp you are, and you most certainly are, because you are going to have your point proven about somebody being like a complete little bastard here. So you're going to realize somebody was very sneaky, somebody was lying, somebody was horrible, and this person is very selfish, this person is really horrible, this person only thinks about themselves. But it's almost as if it's to do with somebody who lots of people kind of saw in like such a certain light, but you were the only one who saw this person in its real light. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to be like, ooh la la, I'm clever. And you're very clever. And that's why you should give more credit to yourself, my gorgeous Taurini, because when it comes to you being intuitive, you're very, very intuitive. But I love you for that as well, because you're not like one of those people who are just going to be like kind of talking about your own intuition like all the time, but then again you're just gonna be pleasantly surprised when when something is kind of proven and confirmed to you. So the beginning of this March, it's also like kind of bringing you this important confirmation about somebody being like complete little bastard. Yeah, and this is gonna put a big smile on your face. You're gonna love this, my gorgeous Taurini. You're gonna love this, because at the same time, and now not only you're gonna realize that you're really clever and smart, but you're also gonna kind of you're also gonna remember what you kind of discovered and realized not that long ago, my gorgeous Taurini, and now suddenly you didn't have enough confidence to take that on, to consider that like kind of seriously what you've discovered. But now this in itself, it's really gonna give you that powerful confidence indeed, and that is gonna help you to not only kind of remind yourself of something that you discovered like not that long ago that got your interest, but at the same time, this is like kind of gonna get you going, to start considering this really, really seriously. So this is gonna be so beneficial when it comes to your personal power, not only because you're gonna realize your big point is gonna be proven to you, confirmation about somebody being horrible, but it's more about what exactly this is gonna trigger within you, what exactly you're gonna remember that you've actually discovered not that long ago. Now you will be able to, with such a pure energy, to start considering this and taking this seriously. You see how everything is beautifully connected, but you also see what a powerful impact our own intuition actually does make on our lives. Indeed, absolutely mind-blowing stage of your spiritual journey. You're gonna find this ridiculously rejuvenating, but at the same time you will also notice on the 1st of March how some kind of ailment is going away, and that particular ailment that is going away was affecting you in such a way where you were like kind of really tired and really drained really quickly. So of course this is something that is going to make you feel a little bit better about yourself as well. Okay, the next important date, my gorgeous Taurini, it's actually going to be on the 2nd of March. I like this so much. I'm not being funny, but on the 2nd of March, oh my God, what a fantastic day this is gonna be. Congratulations, my gorgeous Taurini. Congratulations. I love you so much and you deserve this. It is to do with, oh my God, something becoming a true here. Something is becoming a true here. Some kind of a really, really beautiful success, a really beautiful, amazing achievement, amazing recognition. This is going to make you feel so proud of yourself. This is going to make you feel so good about yourself. This is going to make you feel brilliant, my gorgeous Taurini, indeed, because it's not only about success, it's not only about achievement, it's not only about this accomplishment, my gorgeous Taurini, but it's also to do with something really important going on when it comes to this this actually being part of your dreams. Do you know what I mean? This is like a big for you. This is going to uncover a really big element of your life, because I can tell you that it's to do with something that, you know, also there was nothing you could do about. You know, it was more like a waiting game, and waiting game. Now waiting game is over, my gorgeous Torini, and that means that the healing, it's about to take place as well. This is brilliant. Why? Because I said this was about you being so frustrated about something for so long and just waiting. Do you know what I mean? In the abyss, you know, just waiting and waiting and waiting, and sometimes you didn't even want to think about it, how much this was actually bothering you, but it was all about waiting. It's to do with things in life that sometimes we just cannot speed up whatsoever. So as soon we forget about them, the sooner we release this negative, not negative, but as soon as we forget about it, as soon as we release this energy that could actually potentially not harm us but slow it down, that's exactly what you've done. So this is all going to be like a bit of like an element of surprise, to be quite honest, you're actually going to have, because for so long you felt like you couldn't do anything about it. You were like almost like as if you were in like a bit of a self-imposed prison for a while, because your hands were tied behind your back. So this was like to do with some kind of a hard work indeed, but this is also to do with an absolutely mind-blowing reward. What is going to be after this, it is still going to be like pretty much so, it's to do with your development and the natural organic step that you're going to make at this moment in time. But you must not allow something to put you off. Again, now something is going to seem like a really hard work, but you must not think like that whatsoever. You need to kind of change your mind about it, and you're going to be absolutely fine. Okay, this in itself, it's a very, very important time of your life. Another thing I was going to recommend you, my gorgeous Torini, absolutely stunning and very, very kind of rare peanut obsidian. This peanut obsidian is ridiculously powerful when it comes to doing what normal obsidian does. It's going to protect you against negative energy, negative people, negative vibration, any negativity in general. But it also it's fostering sense of security and inner peace. It's helping you to dissolve fears and worries, and it's drawing out of stress and tension. For example, it's absolutely brilliant. It's called peanut obsidian. I highly recommend you to wear this for the next few months, every single time when you actually feel like it. This peanut obsidian you can buy, you can just click on the name of this video and it will expand its description, and you will see in the actual description you can buy it, or you can just go on top of the comments. What I do now, I pin these crystals on top of the actual comments section so everybody can see it. And if you can't see it like that, then just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and then you will see my website. It's gonna come up, just click on it, and one of the first two crystals right on top, you don't even have to look for it, are gonna be these two that I'm selling right now. By buying from my channel, my gorgeous Torini, you're also supporting my channel as well. It's so cool and it's so interesting. Another thing I forgot about peanut obsidian is that it also helps you to be more creative. So the more negative energy it's around you, you're able to kind of transform this negative energy into something positive for yourself, so it keeps you going. Okay, so this is another thing I was going to say, that it really is fantastic when it comes to the actual creativity. Of course, it comes with a sterling silver chain indeed. The next thing, what did I drop now? Oh, okay, wait, where is it? Two. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? What is 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 wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong with me? 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 What is a lot? No, I'm joking. So now my gorgeous gorgeous Torini, I have no idea. So now the next the next important date is gonna be on the 15th of March. And now on the 15th of March, my gorgeous Torini, it's like, oh my lord. Okay, on the 15th of March, something is really gonna beautifully inspire you. You are going to have a really interesting experience. First, it's gonna be quite confusing experience, but then you're gonna realize that there is something that you really love when it comes to that experience. So there is going to be an interesting experience you are going to have on the 15th of March. And the first of all, this is going to seem like a weird experience, and then you're going to realize that you really like something when it comes to that experience, and then you're going to realize how much you're inspired by something, you know, some kind of inspiration. There is something that you will see and something that you will want to imply onto your life. For example, there is something that you're going to become so passionate about on the 15th of March, and that's the bottom line. And here you are literally, to be quite honest with you, it's not only like that you're going to become passionate about something, but it's about you wanting to start something so much, and you're not going to be able to stop thinking about it whatsoever. There is a certain connection that you're going to feel towards something, and that in itself, it's pretty much so connected to your soul, connected to your spirit, connected to your destiny. This in itself is going to be your guiding light. What inspires you on the 15th of March, it's going to be your guiding light. You can forget about it as much as you can. It is going to be coming back and slapping you into your gorgeous face until you wake up and follow it, baby, okay? Until you're slapped hard enough. No, I'm joking, but no, it's just like amazing. An inspiration on the 15th of March. You're not going to be able to stop thinking about this whatsoever. And it's about you wanting to start something. This is going to make you feel so good about yourself. For the first time, you're going to feel, you know, so daring, and you're gonna feel so cheeky and naughty at the same time. Why? Well, you need to wait for the 15th of March to see exactly what am I talking about. But all these energies and vibrations are ever so important when it comes to you also needing to understand that this is, oh my god, this is building up towards something really massive, really big. But the most magical thing about all this is going to be a huge surprise how much you're actually going to feel connected to a brand new element in your life. This is a clear sign that you are moving on with your life, but also it's showing you what exactly you should be focusing on. Okay, and now after that moment in time, in between the 15th of March and especially in between the 19th of March, you're gonna find yourself being like pretty much so thinking about the certain options that this is actually bringing into your life, you know, and you're gonna realize, oh my god, how I'm gonna do this, what do I need to do? There are a few different options that are gonna be on your mind, like few different possibilities that are gonna be on your mind, and there is, thank God, gonna be the idea by the 19th. You know, by the 19th of March, you're already going to have an idea, and you will know what you're going to need to do here, and you will know that you're making a wise choice. You will know that you're making a wise choice, because when you have that idea, I mean, I'm not being funny, but this is when you have this idea, you see what do you see what you have? It's a sign that this is going to be like a really wise choice. Not only wise choice, but you're doing something sacred here. Okay, so thank God that you are going to, you know, realize what exactly do you need to do and how exactly you can start this, you know, and you are going to become aware of this wise choice. And trust me, it is going to be absolutely obvious indeed. The next important date is going to be on the 23rd of March. On the 23rd of March, you know what, you are really going to have such an important message, about a certain progress. Now, this is brilliant, because this important message about a certain progress, this is more like about, you know, the specific person. This is more to do with the specific person. And my gorgeous Torini, I'm sorry, but it looks like you've kind of fallen out with somebody. You look like you've fallen out with somebody, and it looks like you should have never fallen out with that person in the first place. And I'm not having a go at you or whatsoever, but it's to do with somebody really nice, somebody really beautiful, somebody really positive. And maybe you have been, I'm not having a go at you, but maybe you have been going through certain difficult things in your life at the time when you have fallen out with this specific person. Maybe you didn't fall out, but maybe you just had like a bit of like a, maybe just a kind of annoying disagreement, or maybe you just drifted apart. However, when you get that message, you know, that message about this particular progress, this in itself, it's gonna make you aware of the fact that somebody would like to kind of be friendly with you again. Somebody would like to be part of your life again. And now you're gonna be happy when you get this message, but then again, you know, it's gonna be half and a half. You know, you really need to kind of talk to yourself when it comes to this particular situation. It is to do with somebody really beautiful, really nice inside. And as soon as you get this message, you need to notice this, because as soon as you get this message, you're gonna feel so happy. But then that annoying side of you, it's going to take over. You know, that egoistic side. I'm not saying you're egoistic, please. We all have an ego side, you know. Everybody has an ego side to them or whatever, you know. But I'm just saying that this is like, first of all, you need to really kind of pay attention to how you respond to this, because as soon as you become aware of this message, you will know that somebody wants to be part of your life again. Okay, and instantly you're gonna be happy, but then the other side is gonna take over, and you're gonna be like, oh, whatever. No, baby, no. Listen to me very carefully. Don't be silly, because this is somebody good. This is somebody good. This life is too short. Okay, I think my angel message today was about this. Yeah, this life is too short to hold any grudges. Okay, just move on, especially when it comes to those people in your life that are meant to be part of your spiritual journey. So this is what I need you to really kind of go over. You need to reconnect with this particular person. You need to reconnect with that particular person, you know, because once you reconnect with that particular person, and you are going to, this is the first sign and the first time of your own reconnection, once you reconnect with this person, it's like going to give you a crucial information. This person is going to give you a crucial information nobody else would say to you, nobody else would give you. Okay, so this is a clear sign and indication that this is to do with somebody who is a prominent part of your life. So this particular person is going to give you a crucial information. Listen to me very carefully, and I don't want to sound scary or whatever, but the crucial information that person is going to give you, it's like, oh my God, I don't know how to explain this, but it's to do with something that could potentially be irreversible, because very soon, when it comes to mid-April, yes, I know this is March, but when it comes to mid-April, towards the end of April, you're going to find yourself on this giant crossroads. Do not take the wrong path. Do not take the wrong path. It is very easy to take the wrong path, and this is where this crucial information is going to come through. This is where this crucial information is going to play a huge role. Okay, so this is what you need to remember. I know it sounds crazy, but then you just have to be as open-minded as you possibly can. On one hand, you're reconnecting with somebody who you most certainly should be reconnecting with. And then this is going to be good for your spirit and for your soul. But on another hand, you're also going to get this crucial information otherwise you would never ever have, because otherwise you can make like a really wrong move, a really wrong decision with something that's completely irreversible. Do you know what I mean? Another thing I was going to recommend you, my gorgeous Torini, and again, this is one of the most beautiful, most gorgeous pendants I've ever had. Absolutely stunning. And this one is called Persian turquoise. Absolutely stunning Persian turquoise. Do you know what? It's extremely rare. Of course, this is also a very, very rare crystal. It's called Persian turquoise. It's absolutely, absolutely stunning. And again, it's one of the most nicest crystals I've ever actually had. It feels fantastic to hold this in my hand because of the power this instantly gives. Okay, it provides spiritual attunement. Okay, and it's a stone of purification. It provides healing for the spirit and well-being for the mind and body. And also it's a stone for your inner wisdom. Very powerful stone for your inner wisdom. So when you're wearing this, okay, my gorgeous Torini, when you're wearing this, it really kind of helps you to reconnect with yourself on a very, very special level. And when you're wearing this, my gorgeous Torini, there are so many realizations that you actually have. And when you're wearing this, you tend to be drawn to things you've never been drawn to before. Remember, it opens you up spiritually. And this is when things become really, really magical when you wear this crystal, because you feel, you feel pretty much so drawn to things to explore and do. You've never felt drawn to explore and do before, and you have no idea what a magical effect and impact on your life this is actually going to make. It provides you with this invisible, powerful spiritual key at the same time. You find out so much about yourself, so much about your life, and my God, it really ultimately really helps you to get the most out on this spiritual journey. I know it sounds really crazy, but when you're wearing Persian turquoise, you can never be bored, because on one hand you're finding out so much about yourself, but you're finding out so much about your life, so much about your spiritual journey, and that in itself, it really kind of helps you to reconnect with yourself on a really high level. And on one hand, it helps you to open yourself up and to appreciate things about yourself as well, what you've done and what you've achieved, which what we all overlook sometimes very easily. But why is this appreciation like always important? Is by appreciating things that we have already done at such a high level, we also invite new things like into our lives immediately. Oh my God, it is a like extremely powerful crystal that I highly recommend you to wear. Not only extremely rare, but also very, very beautiful. Striking, literally. This also comes with sterling silver chain, my gorgeous Torini. And also, if you would like to buy this, the link is going to be in the description below. Just click on the name of this video and description is going to expand, or you can just go to the actual comment section underneath this video, and I pin crystals on top of the comment section now as well. If you can't see it there, then just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop, and my website is gonna come on top. Then you just click on the website. You don't even need to go anywhere. The first two pendants are gonna be these two that I'm advertising right now. Absolutely stunning indeed. The next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be on the 31st of March. On the 31st of March, you are really going to, listen to me very carefully, because this is another important one. You will be having this challenge. You will be going through this challenge, okay? Now, when you are going through this challenge, some very challenging information, something is going to remind you of your memories. Something is going to remind you of your past from a long time ago. On the 31st of March, you will be going through this challenge, and something is somehow going to remind you of your past. It's going to remind you of a certain memories. Now, listen to me very carefully. There is a reason why you're reminded of your past, because an answer to that challenge is going to be in your past. The answer to that challenge is going to be in your past, because you will realize that a very, very long time ago, it wasn't obvious, but it's only going to become obvious now that you were dealing with a similar thing, okay? And it's not going to be obvious, but it's going to become obvious. There are two things that are going to be connected to it, and for both of these things that you're finding challenging, you have to be as stubborn as you possibly can. You have to be stubborn and stubborn and stubborn. Very stubborn. This is my answer here. And you know what? And it's also going to be such an important omen and sign that you are going to have on at that moment in time. And it's all going to start making sense. On one hand, what to do. On another hand, what you understood. And then again, on top of all that, you will know that you are on the right path and you are most certainly doing the right thing. This is very important for you, my gorgeous Torini, indeed. So now I'm just going to see what is going to happen to you, those of you who are in relationships. Oh my God, fantastic. So the first thing that I would like to say to you, this is not going to be the great month to invest into something. Almost as if like you or your partner will want to invest into something, but this is not about investment this month. Okay, this month it's more about planning, coming up with solutions, like paying attention to what you're going to realize and things like that. When it comes to investing, maybe April and May, for example, but March I wouldn't say it's a good month for investing whatsoever. And also when it comes to the couples, my gorgeous Torini, you know what I really like? The very important transformation is going to start. There is something that happened to both of you and it really affected you in a bad way. There was some kind of the tower situation, you know, like a very bad situation that you both kind of had in your life. You know, this happened like about within the last 2 or 3 years even, actually, but it did make a huge impact on your life because you couldn't like kind of carry on with something so important to both of you. What I really like, it's not only like the beginning of an important transformation, but how is this important transformation gonna happen is like now suddenly you are gonna come up with an important conclusion. What exactly do you need to do? And both of your partner is going to be the one who's going to come up with an important conclusion, what was left behind with this problem, for example. And this particular conclusion is most certainly going to be like such a great starting point for both of you. On one hand, it's the right conclusion that your partner is going to come up with. On another hand, it's the right thing to do. And then again, this is going to like pretty much so take you towards the path that you are going to be both of you so much happier on, because at the same time you are, the bottom line is that you're going to be able to carry on with something so important. And once you carry on to both of you, and once you carry on with something so important to both of you, some kind of an old plan, you're not going to be able to kind of believe that for so long, you know, you didn't kind of do this. Now when you kind of jump in, now when you tap into this energy, this is going to make you feel alive again, both of you. Absolutely brilliant indeed. Okay. And for those of you who are single and ready to mingle, my gorgeous Torini, do you know what? It's like basically, it's like there is somebody who is really going to kind of, you will notice someone, and someone is going to notice you, my gorgeous Torini, you know, but this person is gonna be kind of, it's really weird. You're gonna notice someone, you're gonna fancy someone, and you're gonna notice someone because almost as if you are gonna feel sorry for someone for something that happened to them. Something like that. You're going to notice someone and you're going to feel sorry that something happened to that particular person, or you will be most certainly aware of some kind of unfortunate situation this particular person is going through. And then you're going to start talking to that person. And once you start talking to that person, you will realize there is so much more to this person, you know. You will really start liking that person. You will start fancying that person. You'll start feeling rather vavavoonish about around that person, my gorgeous Torini. But the bottom line is that, you know, you will kind of start fancying and liking someone, and you're not going to be able to help yourself when it comes to this, you know. And there is also something that you are going to experience with that person, and you are going to absolutely love. This person is going to be primarily responsible for this stage of your life to realize what exactly you're missing out on life. But there is also the way this person is going to make you feel. This person is going to make you feel alive again. This person is going to be responsible for you having so many ideas. There is this sharpness that you're going to feel within that you didn't feel in ages, and you're going to absolutely love it, my gorgeous Torini. But it's just basically now going to be entirely down to you and up to you, like what is going to happen after this moment, after this point in time. However, this person is going to really rejuvenate you, re-energize you, and by rejuvenating and re-energizing, you are really kind of gonna realize that you are really kind of ready for some kind of relationship. But this is gonna be something very significant here, you know, what's gonna happen with this particular person. You will see exactly what I mean. Okay, my gorgeous Torini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye. Mwah.